I'm the fat guy in a tiny RV traveling the country now in my 2018 Winnebago Travato, and we are at a Thousand Trails campground in Columbus, Texas on the Colorado River. So I'll give you some of my brief thoughts and opinions about the park so far. I've been here one day. We'll share some video and talk a little bit about it. First of all, if you like quiet, you like scenic, and you like nature, this is a pretty good place to be. There's not a lot of what I would call beautiful scenery. Maybe it's because of the time of year I'm here. This park is under a beautiful spread of pecan trees, and apparently if you come in the fall, you're welcome to pick as many pecans as you like that fall. So you don't see a lot of foliage this time of year. It's just bare trees, which kind of has this haunting, peaceful look at night. I will say that squirrels and deer roam freely here. They have very strict speed limits posted due to the fact that deer cross the road so much. So when I first entered the facility, checked in, came through the gate, 2 deer crossed my path while I was looking for my place I wanted to park, and that's the way Thousand Trails works. You kind of find your own space, you're not assigned one. I'll say this, you don't get a lot of spots along the Colorado River. So when you typically think about going to a campground, like I went to Linger Lodge down near Bradenton, Florida, you literally back right up to the river, and right out your window is the river. You won't find that here, partly because it's not designed that way, and partly because I think they're riverfront spots, and from looking at their map they give out, I think there were only 6 or 7 actual riverfront spots. Those are actually destroyed by a hurricane, so it's quite interesting when you're looking out over this huge drop-off cliff and you just see where the hurricane just eroded it and ripped it up, and you can see some remaining water lines still hanging out of the side of the cliff where the parking spaces used to be. So the remaining quote-unquote riverfront spots are, you know, they're the closest to the river, but you're not anywhere near the river. There is a boat ramp. I'm not really a boater. I don't pull a boat. I would say this, from the looks of the boat ramp, it would not be for the faint of heart. Like, you need to be an experienced boater with a nice, you know, powerful 4-wheel drive or something to get you in and out. I'm not sure my video will do it justice, but the grade is very steep backing into the boat ramp, and it's also very long. So you have to go quite a distance to get to the water, and you have to go quite a distance to get back out, and it's all at a very, very steep grade. Again, I don't know how well the video shows that, but trust me, it's steep. If you're into activities, apparently they have poker, they have movie night, they have bingo nights. They also have a really nice pool with a pool house, as well as a putt-putt golf area, tennis courts, and a basketball court. I was very impressed with the entertainment facilities. They also have a really, really nice bathhouse and shower house. When I first arrived, the bathhouse was actually closed until noon the next day. Apparently they were doing new renovations, and the inside is just impeccable. It's very modern, very clean, very nice, very spacious. All of the stalls are very spacious with solid locking doors, and the showers are just gorgeous. Double curtains, heated showers. Each one came with a handicap bench in case you needed to make use of that. And I would also say that the bathhouse was climate controlled, and you can see that although it's locked, you can see that it's set at a very comfortable 74 degrees. Some of the best bathhouse slash shower facilities that I've seen at any campground that I've stayed at so far. I was highly impressed with the bathhouse here. There aren't a lot of attractions within the immediate area where this campground is located, but one that I did go see is what's called the Painted Churches Tour. There are 4 or 5 churches here built in the late 1800s by Czech, Bolivian, and Russian immigrants, and they are just magnificent, known for their faux marble, faux gold inlay finishes, each painted, designed, and decorated by hand. These really are worth seeing. They're about a 20-minute drive from the campground, so it's not too far. You can take a guided tour or a self-tour. I highly recommend it. So in conclusion, my stay here at the Colorado River Thousand Trails facility, this place is really, really peaceful, and the staff here have just been amazing. One interesting story is my second day here, I run into the lady who checked me in at the gate to come in, and she called me by name and said, "Hey, how was your day?" I was super impressed. I know that's a minor thing, But I'll tell you, there aren't a lot of activities around here. I went and looked at the painted churches. I went to the state park where there's an old brewery that apparently Texas decided to build a state park around, and it has some decent hiking trails if you're into hiking. I took the minor trail because I'm a lightweight. But if you're looking for peaceful and you're looking for quiet and you're looking for nice facilities, man, those bathroom and bathhouse facilities were amazing. I highly recommend it. Of course, there aren't a lot of Thousand Trails parks in Texas, so if you're going to stay in Texas, you're pretty much going to have to choose this one or one or two other ones. Nevertheless, that wraps up my review of my stay here. I've really enjoyed it, and I'd definitely stop back through for sure, especially if I'm looking for peace and quiet, deer and squirrels and that kind of thing.